students for the next session. Okay, in this session we are going to learn few more classical crypto system. Okay, a few more encryption decryption algorithm. Okay, so in the last class, if you remember, we have done affine cipher. Okay, so in this class we are going to do two ciphers. One is the Playfair cipher. Okay, followed by that we will do the ADF-GX cipher. Okay, followed by that we are going to do pseudo-random bit generator, two methods under pseudo-random bit generator. So let me start with the Playfair. There is a brief history behind this. Okay, in 1984, okay, this particular Playfair cipher was invented by, or it was sold by Charles Whitstone. Okay, so he named his algorithm as Playfair on his friend's name. Okay, Baron Playfair. Okay, Baron Playfair is his friend. So based on his name, he has given that name of his friend to this particular cipher. Okay, so let us see what the cipher is, what the Playfair cipher is. Okay, so let's jump into an example directly to check what is this algorithm about. Okay, so in the example, your plain text will be provided to you. Okay, so plain text will be given to you in this. Over here, plain text is meet at the schoolhouse, okay, and a key will be provided to you. Okay, now in this example I have taken key as Playfair only. So, key will be provided to you in the form of a text. Okay, so Playfair, and then key over here is nothing but Playfair. Okay, now let us go to step number 1. Okay, so what is our step number 1 is we are going to play here with the key. Okay, we are going to play here with the key. Okay, so key will be our input in the first step. Okay, then step number 2 also we are going to play with the key only, and step number 3 we are going to input the plain text. Okay, to see what is the cipher text. Okay, now let us go to step number 1. In step number 1, what we are doing is we are removing the repeated letters from the key. Okay, now as you all can see, Playfair. Okay, so what are the letters that are present in Playfair? P is there. Is there P repeated over here anywhere? No. P, L, A, Y, F. Okay, and again A is there. Now A is already repeated. A we have already taken over here, so we are going to take that A. Okay, then after A is I is not repeated, R is also not repeated. So this will be my output of step number 1. So that I have taken over here. So my step number 1 is nothing but to remove the repeated letters from the key. Okay, do not get confused. It is not from the plain text, it is from the key. Okay, step number 2. Now step number 2, we have to make a 5 by 5 matrix. Okay, we have to make a 5 by 5 matrix. Okay, and insert these keys along with the remaining letters. Okay, insert these keys along with the remaining letters in this matrix. Okay, you have to insert the keys along with the remaining letters in this 5 by 5 matrix. Okay, so now let's see. So what will come over here? So first letter in your key is what? P. Okay, so P I have done. Okay, second letter is PL. Okay, third letter is A. Okay, now this is not your output of this. Whatever you are entering over here is the output of step number 1. Please do not enter actual key which is given to you all. Okay, you have to enter here when you are entering in the matrix. You have to enter the output. That is nothing but this output. This star output is there. That you have to enter over here. So PLA. Okay, after that Y is there. Okay, then what is there? F is there. After that there is F. Okay, after that what is there? I is there. And as I have told you, while doing this, we have to consider I and J as single letter. I have written over here. Put the remaining letters in 5 cross 5 matrix considering I, J as single letter. Okay, considering I, J as single letter. So P, L, A, Y, okay, F, I, J, what is remaining now? R. Okay, now what we are going to enter in the remaining remaining columns, remaining 5 by 5 matrix is nothing but the remaining letters, remaining alphabets. Okay, there are altogether 26 alphabets. So remaining alphabet, whatever is remaining over here, we will enter. Now A is already present over here, so I will not enter A. Okay, B is there, no. So B. Okay, C is there over here anywhere, no, it is not there. C. Then D. Okay, E is there, no, E is not there, so we will enter. F is already present over here, so I will not enter F. G is there, no. Okay, then H. I is there, yes, I is present over here. Okay, J are considered as 1. I, J. K is there, no, K is not present. H, I, J, K, L is already present. Okay, M is present, no. L, M. N is present, no. Okay, N is also not present. L, M, N, O. Okay, O is also not present. P is already present. Playfair, P is over here. Okay, Q is present, no, Q is not present. Okay, R is present, yes, R is present over here. S is present, no, S is not present, T is also not present. Okay, then what is there? Then you have U, okay, V, okay. W is there, no, W is not written over there, so W is a single letter. Okay, W. X is there, no, X is not present anywhere. Y, yes, Y is present over here. So why we will not enter? Z. Okay, so your step number 2 is nothing but initially you have to enter the key which is given to you. Okay, remember in this example I have taken key as your Playfair. Every time your key won't be Playfair. Okay, it won't be Playfair key. Key will be different. The example will be different. Plain text will be different. Key will be different. Okay, so your step number 2 is nothing but this is your matrix that you need to enter. Okay, this is your 5 by 5 matrix that you need to make. Okay, I have already explained you how to make this 5 cross 5 matrix considering I, J as a single letter. Initially you have to enter the key inside that and then the remaining letters, okay, remaining alphabets you have to enter. Okay, now to moving to step number 3. Okay, now your plain text will come into picture. Step number 3, your plain text will come into picture. Okay, now what will happen over here in the plain text? Okay, in the plain text. What we have to do in step number 3 is remove the spaces from the plain text. Now plain text is given to you in the form of a sentence. Okay, plain text is given to you in the form of sentence. So you have to remove the spaces inside the sentence. Okay, and make them in a group of 2. Okay, now what I have done over here is nothing but your plain text was this: meet at the schoolhouse. So what I will do, I will remove all these spaces. I will remove all these spaces. Okay, and I will make group the alphabets into 2. Okay, I will group the alphabet into 2 alphabets. I am grouping into 2 alphabets. But while grouping into the alphabet, we have to take down certain things. Okay, that is nothing but this statement what is written over here. If there are double letters, okay, for example, when we try to split over here, so meet M E E T A T H. Okay, so two letters I have grouped together. A T. Okay, T H. Then this E N S of school. Then this C and H of school, which I have written over here, E S C H. Now, these are the repeated letters, right? So O, double O is a repeated letter. So whenever there is repeated letter, you have to end the letter, okay, with X. Okay, double O, I have written O with X. Okay, and then so I have taken what now? I have grouped this O with X. Okay, I have grouped this O with X. Still one O is remaining. That O I will group with the next letter. Okay, so that O I have grouped with the next letter. Okay, after that what we have done? After that, what is remaining? HO. HO is remaining. I have taken over here. This is the HO which is remaining. After that, US is remaining. So US I have taken. Now, last letter is a single letter. So whenever there is any single letter remaining, you can always club it with X. Okay, this single letter I have clubbed it with X. So two conditions are very important over here. One is if you get a same letter repeated again, when grouping 2, if you are getting over here, you were actually getting double O. Okay, you were actually getting double O. But what you did now, you split this double O, you combined this O with X and you combined this O with the next letter. That is nothing but N. Okay, so that is very important over here. So just please keep that in mind. So OX and OL. So this is your step number 3. So we have grouped it over here, and now what we have to do? Now we have to use the rules. Okay, now what are the rules? There are certain rules here which are required to form. Now these rules are based on your matrix that you have seen in your step number 2. Okay, so I will tell you what are the rules which are present in step number 2 so that you can go through the rules and you can find out what is the exact corresponding ciphertext to this plain text. Okay, so we need to calculate the ciphertext to this plain text. So there are certain rules which are required to calculate the ciphertext of this plain text. Okay, so when we were talking about the rules, okay, I will just dictate few rules over here so that you can understand what is the thing. So you can just repeat the video later to check what I have told. Okay, so for that I require this matrix. Okay, so this matrix now. So look at the rules. Okay, now rule number 1 is, okay, if two letters, okay, these two letters, okay, we are talking about these letters. If these two letters are not in the same row or same column, okay, same row or same column of what? Same row or same column of this particular matrix that we have made, okay, in step number 2. Okay, if two letters are not in the same row or column, replace each letter by the letter in its row and in the column of other letter. Example, let us take an example of this ET. Okay, you will be clear with an example. ET. Now where is your E present? Your E is present over here. Okay, and your T is present over here. So now both of them are not present in the same row, correct? They are not present in the same row, neither they are not present in the same column. Okay, they are not present in the same row, not present in the same column. They are in different columns. So what we are going to do with it, replace each letter by the letter in its row and in the column of the other letter. Okay, so what is the first letter now? E. Okay, now E is over here, M is over here. So what I will do now, I will choose one alphabet, okay, which is present in this particular row. Okay, that is M, okay, of T, and this is of the column. T I will choose is at M. So my ET will be replaced by M and N. So my ET will be replaced by M and N. Okay, I am repeating it again. So replace each letter by the letter that is present in the row and in the column of the other letter. Okay, so that is present in the row and the column. So in the row of E is M and column of T is nothing but N. So MN is replaced, ET is replaced by MN. Rule number 2. Okay. Rule number 2 is what? If two letters are in the same row, okay. And now if two letters are in the same row, if they are present in the same row, okay, replace each letter with the letter immediately to its right. Okay. Now we can take an example of ME. Okay. Now that is one example, ME. Okay. Over here, ME. So what is, they are present in the same row? M. M is present over here and M is present over here also. Okay. So this is ME. Okay. And this is M. They are present in the same row, right? They are present in the same row. So what I will do now, for each of the letter, I will immediately choose the next letter. Okay. I will replace this M with next letter. Now over here, there is no next letter. No. So what I have to do, I have to go back and choose the next letter. So for M, the next letter is what? For M, the next letter will be E. Okay. And for E, what will be the next letter? For E, the next letter will be G. Okay. So your ME will be replaced with EG. Okay. So your first rule says that if both the characters are not in the same row or same column, we have to replace it with the character present in the same row of another column and same column of another letter. Okay. So that is how we have converted ET into MN. Okay. Second rule says that if they are present in the same row, what we are going to do now, for example, your ME was present in the same row. So we will replace it, okay, with the letter immediately to the right of it. Okay. Now, in this case, what used to happen now in the case of M, now there is no letter. Okay. So if there is no letter immediately to the right, we can do wrapping around the last column to the first. So my next letter for this M will be the first letter present in the same row. So I am doing the wrapping around to E. Okay. So that is my rule number 2. Now, remaining is what? Row is done. Now what is remaining is column. Now if two letters are in the same column, replace each letter with the letter immediately below it, wrapping around. If it is not same over here, but only thing is that when it is row, we were replacing it, when they were in the row, we were replacing it with the right. Okay. And when it is in the column, we have to replace it with the down part. Okay. Replace it with the column and replace it with the down letter. Now for example, let us take an example over here, VR. VR is the example. Okay. OL. You can take an example of OL. Now what is this OL? OL is nothing but, can you see where is O? O is over here, okay, and L is over here. So what I am going to do now, immediately replace O with V, the letter which is present over here, down, okay, V. And what is O, L? L is over here. What is the letter immediately down of it is R, okay. So V, R. So your OL will be replaced as VR. So do not get confused over here. So this is very, very simple. 3 rules are present over here. Rule number 1, if they are not present in same row and same column. Rule number 2, when they are present in the same row, we have to select the right one. Rule number 3, if they are present in the same column, we have to select the immediate downward. Okay, wrapping around. Wrapping around is possible. If it is last column, okay, if the last row, we can wrap around to the same row, okay, to the first item. Okay. So similarly, we will do the decryption, okay, encryption of your AT. Now what is AT? AT, can you tell me where is A and where is T? Okay, your T is present over here. So where is your A? A is present over here, okay, all of you can see, and T is present over here. So what I will replace A by the corresponding one which is present over here, A, and T by Q. So your AT will be replaced by, okay, F and Q. AT will be replaced by your F and Q. Always remember, you are writing ciphertext, so your ciphertext will be always in the capital, your uppercase letter. TH. Can you see T? Again T is present over here. T is present over here. H. Where is H? H is present over here. So what I am going to choose? Again I am going to choose this Q which is present and this M. Okay, Q and M. So I am replacing TH with QM. Okay, ES. Where is E? E is present over here, okay? E is present over here, S is present over here. So I'm going to choose corresponding from the same K and N. Okay, I will not change my row. I will remain the same row. I will go to that column where your letter is present. So my ES will be replaced by KN. My ES will be replaced by KN. Similarly, CH. What is C and H now? Where is C? C is present over here. H is present over here. So what I'm going to choose? The same this thing in the same column and same row. So BK. CH is replaced by BK. Okay. OX. Okay. O is present over here. O is present over here, O and X. Where is X? X is present over here. So what I'm going to choose now? S and V. Okay. OX is represented by S and V. VR we have already calculated HO. Where is H? Okay. H is present over here, H and O. Okay. So H will be replaced by G, O will be replaced by Q. So it will be GQ. Okay. This will be replaced by GQ. US. What is US? U is written where? U is over here, okay, and S is present over here. So it will be replaced by X and N. So it will be replaced by X and N. Okay. Similarly, last one is E and X. What is E and X now? E is nothing but E is present over here, okay, and your X is present over here. So it will be replaced by K and U. Okay, it will be replaced by K and U. Okay, so this is your cipher text, okay, for the plain text. Meet at the school house. Okay, so we have done it in step number 1, step number 2 and step number 3. This is your encryption. Okay, so now I want you all to answer, okay, when can this algorithm be easily breakable? When can a cryptanalysis go inside the system? What are the probabilities that will a cryptanalysis, a third party will identify? Okay, what are the weak points? Okay, what are the weaknesses of this particular algorithm which will be identified by the cryptanalyst? Okay, and how can we break this particular system? Okay, there is usually no method like such to do what you say decryption. It is exactly opposite method. Decryption is very easy. Okay, how can you do a decryption? Decryption is very, very simple. Okay, what we have to do is again map it back. Okay, we have to just follow the bottom to top approach. We have to just follow the bottom to top approach. So we will take this letter ME. Okay, we will take this letter ME. Okay, we will go back to our chart. Okay, or we will go back to step 1. Exactly do the opposite of it. Okay, so ME will get converted. Okay, sorry, your EG, I will take EG, not ME. EG is your ciphertext. So I will take E and I will take G. Can you tell me where is E? This is your E. Okay, this is your G. So what I am going to code when they are in the same row, what I am going to do for my encryption, I have gone to the right. For my decryption, I have to go to the left. So my G will be nothing but E and my E will be nothing but my M. Okay, and my E will be nothing but my M. So again I am getting my plain text as ME. Similarly, you can do it for all the remaining pair of characters that we have taken. So the decryption is very easy, but I want you all to tell me what can be a loophole in this algorithm. Okay, where can a cryptanalyst, how can a cryptanalyst or where can a cryptanalyst enter into the system and break the system? What are the possibilities of cryptanalyst entering into the system and breaking the system? Okay, so with this question has been asked 2-3 times in the question paper. Okay, so what a plain text will be given to you, a key will be given to you. Using the step 1, 2 and 3, okay, you have to solve. Okay, and if they have asked for decryption, you have to also show the decryption part. Otherwise it is okay if you show only the encryption part. Okay, it depends upon how many marks they ask you. Okay, they have asked this concept also, and also the next concept which I am going to teach you all. Okay, that is nothing but ADF-GX, which is a complex version of the Playfair. Okay, so if you don't know the Playfair properly, it will become difficult for you all to learn the ADF-GX. Okay, so this is your Playfair algorithm. Okay, so you can go through the video and you can ask me any questions if you have. Okay, that's all for this session. Thank you.